Do you love Indonesian food as much as I do? Then you're probably as thrilled as I am that Taste Atlas gave Indonesia the top place for Asian cuisine in its awards for 2024. There are other hospitality and tourism organizations that typically put China or Japan in the top spot. But Taste Atlas broke ranks and decided that Indonesia was top, with Japan second and China third. Indonesian cuisine is often overlooked when it comes to the best food in Asia. But trust me, it's a contender that deserves some serious recognition. With its diversity of flavors, Indonesian food is a fusion of cultures that will tantalize your taste buds. Some people mistakenly think that Indonesian food is just a variation of Malaysian or Thai cuisine, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Hi, I'm Kate. I'm an American who makes videos about the joys of living in Indonesia, and this is my YouTube channel, KateGypsy. I wanted a more adventurous lifestyle for myself and took a short-term job in Indonesia in 1982 when I was just 38, and I'm still here living happily 42 years later. I love Indonesian food and am really happy that Taste Atlas recognized just how wonderful Indonesian cuisine is. Indonesian food faces a challenging spot in gaining global recognition because of its limited international exposure. Many people outside of Asia may not be familiar with Indonesian dishes at all, except for maybe nasi goreng or satay, which is a shame because there's so much more to explore. And besides that, the lack of standardization in Indonesian cuisine, which is good, let me tell you, but it can make it difficult for people to know what to expect when they're trying Indonesian food for the very first time. Each region in this vast archipelago of over 17,000 islands has its own unique dishes and cooking styles, creating a level of diversity that few countries can match. Sumatra is famous for its spicy and rich curries. Java offers a balance of sweet and savory flavors. Bali has its own unique Hindu-influenced dishes. And Sulawesi is known for its bold and often fiery flavors. Whether you're in a bustling city like Jakarta or in a small village in the countryside, you are never far from an unforgettable meal. Indonesia's historical role as a major player in the global spice trade left a lasting impact on its cuisine, making spices an essential component of Indonesian cooking. And the centuries of indigenous, Chinese, Indian, Middle Eastern, and Dutch influences have had a marvelous effect on the development of Indonesian food, giving it the diversity that helps it now rank as the best in Asia, according to Taste Atlas. Indonesia's cuisine offers something for everyone, from street food lovers to fine dining enthusiasts. Indonesia benefits from an abundance of fresh ingredients, including tropical fruits, seafood, rice, a variety of spices, and people often cook from scratch. But another misconception is that Indonesian food is all about spicy dishes. But that's just not the case. While chili peppers do play a significant role in many Indonesian dishes, the country's cuisine is so much more diverse than just spicy food. Despite the challenges, Indonesian food has been gaining popularity globally, and it's about time it got the recognition that it deserves. Now, let's look at just a few traditional Indonesian dishes that demonstrate the country's mastery in cuisine. First, let's look at nasi goreng. It's sometimes considered the ultimate comfort food. You might know it as fried rice. Nasi goreng is Indonesia's version of fried rice. Unlike the simple fried rice found in other countries, Indonesian nasi goreng is a flavor-packed dish made with ketchup manis, that's sweet soy sauce, just so you know, garlic, shallots, chili, and a variety of protein options like chicken, shrimp, beef. It's often served with a fried egg and crispy shallots on top and prawn crackers on the side. What makes nasi goreng stand out from fried rice in other countries is its perfect balance of sweet and salty flavors. The caramelization from the sweet soy sauce, combined with the smokiness from the high heat wok cooking, creates a depth of flavor that is both comforting and addictive and delicious. No wonder it is often called the national dish of Indonesia. Next, let's consider rendang, sometimes referred to as the king of Indonesian cuisine. No discussion about Indonesian food would be complete without mentioning rendang, a slow-cooked beef dish originating from the Minangkabau people of West Sumatra. Some people say that this rich and flavorful dish is one of the very best foods in all the world. Rendang is made by slow cooking beef in a fragrant mixture of coconut milk, lemongrass, galangal, turmeric, garlic, shallots, chilies, and maybe some other things that I've just forgotten to mention. The long cooking process allows the meat to absorb all the flavors while becoming incredibly tender. The result is a dish that is bursting with bold, spicy, and slightly sweet notes, with a depth of flavor that lingers long after you take the last bite. Traditionally, rendang was prepared for special occasions and celebrations, probably because it was too much time and effort required to make it on a regular basis. But today it remains a must-try dish for anyone visiting Indonesia. And its international recognition can only reinforce Indonesia's position in Asian culinary. And then there's satay. This is Indonesia's answer to barbecue. Indonesia's love for grilled and skewered meats is best represented by satay, one of the country's most famous street foods. While satay is found in other countries of Southeast Asia, Indonesia takes it to another level with its variety of marinades, sauces, and cooking techniques. The most popular version, satay ayam, which is chicken satay, consists of marinated chicken skewers grilled over charcoal and served with a rich, creamy peanut sauce. However, Indonesia offers many other types of satay, such as satay kambing, that's goat satay, or satay padang, a spicy and thick curry-based satay from Sumatra. What makes Indonesian satay special is the attention to detail in its marinades and sauces. Each region in Indonesia has its own take on the dish, using different spices, different cooking methods, and different dipping sauces to create unique flavors. Whether you like it sweet, or spicy, or smoky, there's a satay for everyone. Next is soto, Indonesia's beloved soup. When I call it soup, my housekeeper Sunny corrects me. No, she says, in Indonesian, of course. It's not soup, it's soto. But when Americans see a dish of meat, veggies, and noodles, we tend to call it soup. Just don't say that around Sunny. Soto is another dish that highlights Indonesia's culinary excellence, a traditional and flavorful dish that comes in many regional varieties. Soto is a comforting broth-based dish, often made with chicken or beef, and infused with aromatic spices like lemongrass, turmeric, ginger, and whatever the cook wants to put in. It's usually served with rice, crispy shallots, and lime wedges for added taste. Some of the most famous types of soto include soto betawi, a rich and creamy coconut milk-based beef soup-like dish from Jakarta. Soto ayam, a turmeric-infused chicken soup that's popular across the country. Soto Makassar, a thick and intensely favorable beef offal soup from Sulawesi. Each bowl of soto tells a story of Indonesia's regional diversity, offering a different taste experience depending on where you are in the country at the moment. And then the final course, Indonesia's sweet, sticky, and irresistible sweets. Well, maybe not always irresistible. By the time you've filled yourself up on the meal's main courses and side dishes, you might not have room for the sweet course. Indonesia is home to some of the most delicious and unique desserts in Asia, though. Dadar gulung, a green pandan-flavored crepe filled with sweet coconut and palm sugar. Es cendol, this is my favorite. It's a refreshing dessert drink made with coconut milk, pandan jelly, palm sugar syrup, and crushed ice. Martabak manis, a thick, fluffy pancake stuffed with fillings like chocolate, cheese, peanuts. Yeah, now I'm hungry. So why does Indonesia deserve the title of Asia's best food destination, according to Taste Atlas? Well, unlike other countries that specialize in a handful of iconic dishes, Indonesia offers an endless variety of flavors, textures, and cooking styles. We've just barely touched the surface in this video. The combination of indigenous ingredients, centuries-old culinary traditions, and outside influences has created one of the richest and most dynamic food cultures in the whole world. Of course, that's just my opinion. And of course, the opinion of Taste Atlas as well. You'll have to taste some of it to make your own decision. Maybe you'll love it too. But in addition, Indonesian food is incredibly versatile, whether you prefer spicy, sweet, sour, or savory flavors. There is always something to satisfy your taste buds. The use of fresh herbs, aromatic spices, and slow cooking techniques ensures that every dish is packed with complexity and depth. So Indonesia's culinary scene is a hidden gem. It deserves more global recognition. While other Asian cuisines like Thai, Japanese, and Chinese have already made a strong international impact, Indonesian food is slowly but surely gaining the attention it deserves. So thanks for watching. Do you have a favorite Indonesian food? Please share in the comments below. Bye for now. Till next time.